Today in our 2012 Honda Odyssey, we're going to be installing eTrailer's Class 3 2-inch trailer hitch receiver, part number E98862. And this is what our hitch is going to look like when it's installed. You are going to be able to see the cross tube here at the back, but it's tucked up pretty far underneath, so it's not too noticeable. It's a Class 3 2-inch by 2-inch hitch receiver, so it's going to be great for all of your towing needs. From bike racks to cargo carriers to trailers, it'll handle whatever you need. It uses a 5/8 inch hitch pinning clip. Now the hitch doesn't come with a pinning clip, but you can pick one up here on our website. It features plate style safety chain loops. Now these do have a pretty small opening, but it should accommodate most safety chains. And it features a durable matte finish. This black matte finish isn't going to show wear and tear as bad as a gloss finish would. It features a 350-pound tongue weight, that's the force going down on top of the receiver, and a 3,500-pound gross towing capacity. That's how much it can pull behind it. If you're using a weight distribution system, that'll up the tongue weight to 500 pounds and the gross towing capacity to 5,000 pounds. You do want to verify in your vehicle's owner's manual to ensure you're not exceeding its towing capacities. And now I've got some measurements for you to help you when deciding on accessories. From the ground to the top inside edge of the receiver tube, it measures about 14 inches. This is important when determining if you need a drop, rise, or raise shank for any of your accessories. And from the center of the hitch pin hole to the edge of the rear bumper, it measures about 5 inches. This is important when determining if any of your folding accessories can be placed in the upright storage position without contacting the bumper. We'll begin our installation under the vehicle on our driver's side. We'll need to remove the panel located here by popping out the push pins located along the bottom. There's going to be 3 along this edge here, and there'll be 1 bolt located back here. To remove the pins, you simply want to pop out on the center, and once the center comes out, the pin will just pop right out. We're going to repeat that for each pin. Next, we'll remove the bolt located here at the back with a 10mm socket. And then also between the tire and the fender well, there's 1 screw you'll need to remove with a Phillips head screwdriver. We can now drop our panel down, and we're not going to be reinstalling it, but you do have the option to trim it and reinstall it if you so wish. We're now going to clean out the weld nuts located at the back of our frame here. There's going to be 2 on each side, so we're just going to spray those with some lubricant and use a wire brush to just clean those out. If you need a bristled brush, you can pick one up here at etrailer.com. You want to make sure to do this to both the weld nuts on each side. This will ensure our hardware goes in easier without causing any galling or binding. We'll then take the fish wire that comes in our kit, and on our driver's side we're going to use this hole here, located in a straight line back from our weld nuts. We're going to push the coiled end up into that hole, and we're going to come back down from the larger hole just towards the front of the vehicle, that hole. Then we're going to place on the spacer. We're going to slide that up into our frame, thread on the 1 carriage bolt that comes in the kit, we're going to pull that back down. Now with an extra set of hands, we're going to lift our hitch into position. We're going to slide our fish wire down through the hole towards the front of the vehicle. We want to make sure we lift it up over the exhaust on the passenger side. Then we just want to line it up with our holes and get 1 bolt started on each side, and that'll hold our hitch into position, making it easier to install the rest of our hardware. Now we can install the rest of our hardware. You want to make sure that all of your bolts have conical tooth washers on them with the teeth facing up towards the hitch. And our 1 carriage bolt, we're going to take our fish wire off and thread the flange nut that comes in our kit onto that carriage bolt. On the passenger side, you'll just have 2 bolts that'll thread into the factory weld nuts. We'll now go back and tighten all our hardware. All of our bolts will tighten with a 3/4 inch socket, and our carriage bolt will tighten with an 11/16 socket. We'll now go back and torque all of our hardware to the specifications and our instructions. And that completes our installation of eTrailer's Class 3 2-inch trailer hitch receiver on our 2012 Honda Odyssey.